Florida. A 20-year-old man decides to cap off a family trip to Disney World by throwing a massive tantrum, verbally abusing his exhausted single mother, and eventually attacking her in a hotel parking lot. When his 15-year-old brother is forced to step in and play protector, the police are called. As officers arrive on the scene, the suspect makes the brilliant tactical decision to turn his back, ignore them, and reach into a dark car, resulting in a swift and highly predictable takedown. Instantly, his tough guy persona evaporates, and he transforms into a whimpering victim, begging for the very mother he just assaulted. If you're ready to unpack the forensic psychology of a family meltdown and watch a 20-year-old guy scream, "I'm not resisting," while actively wrestling the cops, do me a favor and smash that like button. Because this time, it's likely to get on your nerves.
I'm not resisting! What the fuck? I am not resisting! I was putting my bag in the car! What the f***? You piece of shit cops! You f***ing pigs! I didn't do shit to you!
Stop resisting!
I'm not resisting! I am not resisting! I didn't have my hands, mama! I'm not resisting! Stand me up, please! I'm not resisting! You're hurting my neck! You're hurting my chest! Please!
He did. He's gonna get handcuffed and detained.
Please, I didn't do anything! Move!
Gavin, shut up!
Mama, please help! I didn't do anything to them! I just wanted you hurting my neck! Mama, he's choking me! Ow! Ow! Come on. What the f*** did I do to you, bro? Ow, you're hurting my arm! Just let me go! You're hurting my arm! You're hurting my bitch. I don't have anything, bro. That's fine. That's my fucking dick. Stop. What did I do?
I'm in the back.
Ow, my fucking collarbone, dude. I can sit here myself. Then let me sit up.
Step up.
Let me sit up.
This is why you're in handcuffs, because you don't listen. Step up.
Hey, you're a fucking piece of shit, cop. What the fuck is your badge number, dude? Well, I'm calm. What is your badge number?
I need my anxiety medication.
What's going on?
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
How you doing, man?
Good to see you again. Hey, a long time ago.
I know.
The lady came into the office and then...
You want to sit down?
I suffer from panic attacks really bad.
Okay.
And I took my kids to
Here,
Disney.
come talk to me. I just got back from Disney. Come on. So right now, I know it's gonna sound hard, just listen. Deep breaths through your nose for a few seconds. Slow, deep breaths, hold it. Out slow. I know it's hard, try and force yourself. He's gonna go. You're just talking to him, okay? So, deep breath. Where'd you go out of Disney?
I bought a season passes.
Okay.
And I was bringing all the kids down to Disney for
Awesome.
spring break. He's my oldest. He's 20.
Okay.
He's made this trip absolutely fucking miserable.
Okay.
He does have anxiety, and he has a medical card.
Okay.
But
We're not worried about George right now. We're worried about what's going on here.
All he's done is bitch and complain and tell me that he hopes I fucking die and hopes I die and get a fucking car crash and all this other crap. I was trying to get home tonight. I have night blindness. Me and my youngest son were in a very bad car accident in Tallahassee in September.
Sorry to hear that.
And I thought I could drive home, but I couldn't. And so I had to pull over. And then he got into driver's, and he would not. I kept panicking, and I had to get out of the car. He would not. He was bound and determined to keep going.
Okay.
Finally, we made him get off here, where I don't even know where I'm at. And he took us to the Circle K that's down there, and he whipped it in, and he was like, he stopped so hard that it looked like we were about to hit the tree.
Okay.
Made my son go into a panic attack. He walked off. He said that he was leaving and finding his own way home. We get here. I go and I try to reserve a room. The credit card is in my mom's name. They won't let me. I try to use the ATM. Their ATM's down. I get in the car and I tell him that this trip has been absolutely fucking miserable because of him. And he's like, "Fuck you, bitch," and goes like this. Well, my son has had enough.
On your face?
Yeah, like right here.
Okay.
My son has had enough, so he turned around and said, "Don't fucking touch my mom," and so they started fighting, and I can't take it anymore. Okay. My nerves are shot. I've got my 17-year-old, my 15-year-old, and my 12-year-old.
Okay.
So they're going back and forth with my 12-year-old in the middle, and I was afraid that he was going to hit. That's why when they were doing that, afraid that it was going to actually hit my child. That's why I was like, call the cops. I'm done. I can't do it anymore.
Okay. With him and your son getting in an altercation, what happened?
He was
there?
protecting me. He
Okay.
was tired of him, the way he was talking to
When
me.
he put his hand on you?
Well, he didn't put his hand on me. He reached around and did like this, but it touched my hand, and so, or not my hand, but my neck. And so, of course, my other son, you better quit. Had enough.
Yeah. Okay.
This is my shy, quiet kid that doesn't ever do anything, and he finally stuck up for me.
Minoso, if you want to talk to her, sorry, this officer Minoso is gonna be his case. He's gonna. I'm gonna try and talk to your son and calm him down a little bit. Okay. What's his name?
For me to breathe, my fucking chest hurts so much.
Okay. You need EMS?
Oh, I see my fucking inhaler, my chest is on.
Where's it at?
It's in my mom's purse, I think.
Okay. You want an ambulance?
Oh man, I'm good.
Okay.
My fucking neck hurts from when that dude was choking me in the back of my fucking neck.
That was me. I was holding your
That
back
shit
down.
hurt, dude. You
Yeah,
put like
okay.
right here in the damn middle.
Okay.
That shit hurt, man. You don't
Okay.
gotta slam. I wasn't resisting, yeah. That's what I'm saying. I was putting my damn bag in the car. Y'all could clearly see that
Pulling
shit.
away from an officer counts as resisting.
Well, y'all pulled up and ran up on me. I'm not trying to get aggressive. I'm just trying to catch my breath. What I'm saying is y'all pulled up on me, running up on me.
If
So
you
I was
stop
like,
talking
okay.
and take some deep breaths, you probably catch your breath.
Okay, can I talk though? Are y'all gonna listen to me? Or y'all just gonna shut me out?
We're probably gonna listen to you. I'm not working the case. It's gonna be Officer Minoso. He'll come and talk to you afterwards. Alright, but more than likely you're gonna be under arrest for resisting.
What? Are you serious, dude? I was putting my damn bag in the car.
No, yes sir, I am very serious.
That is crazy. What the fuck?
No, we get called here for a reason. You're walking away from an officer trying to get into a vehicle. When he grabs you, you pull away from him.
Okay, can I explain to you, please? I'm not talking to you because I feel safe with you.
I'm not the person to explain it to. It's not my decision.
Okay, but can I at least explain some of you so I feel safe from my personal?
Do you want me to check for your inhaler? Or are you good?
I'm all right now.
Okay.
But what I want to talk to you about is, look, man. From my standpoint, I threw the keys before I even pulled up. You can ask my mom. Ask her. I gave my mama the keys. I threw them at the bottom of the thing, and I was going in the car to see if I had anything else in the car, like my phone or anything in the car. And so whenever I did that, I had it. So I put my bag in the car. Once I saw y'all coming, because I didn't want to have anything on me, I just wanted to go and let y'all do y'all thing. I swear, that's what I mean. I never been in the law before though. So I'm not trying to fucking cause no problem. This is we're on a trip to Disney, bro.
Yeah, no, your mom told me.
This is.
I just came from Disney.
It's just crazy.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to start no problems. I'm not, trying to be no.
It's a little late for that.
Well, that's not the whole thing. I was putting my bag in the car, and then the dude, whatever his name is, the blacker cop, the darker cop, came up and grabbed me. And as I already put my bag in the car, so I was going to let him get me. But yeah, then that's when y'all threw me to the fucking ground, and that's when I started going crazy because I didn't know what was happening.
So I was looking. Okay, I saw you walk into the car. We're called here because of family fighting. We're not gonna let someone get into a car, reach into a car to grab some unknown object. We don't know what you're doing.
Yes, sir. I completely understand.
So he grabbed you. At which point you started to pull and started to yell and cuss, and that constitutes resisting.
Yes, sir. I completely understand. But from my point of view, I just didn't. I've never had somebody grab me like that, so I didn't know how to react. I don't deal.
He didn't grab you hard. I can tell you that. I've seen him use force if needed.
I know, yes, sir. But for me, I'm not used to anyone touching me like that, so I don't.
Well,
unfortunately, I have really bad anxiety.
Unfortunately, you're more likely going to be under arrest tonight for resisting without, and I don't know anything else. Like I said, Officer Minoso is going to be the one working the case. He's still going to figure out the rest, okay?
All right, can I at least talk to my mom? Can you try to see if my mom can come over here?
Yeah, I'll ask.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
If I'm driving right now, I don't have a hotel room for me and my kids. I don't have somewhere to stay.
But you want them to just come check you out and make sure you're alright?
I'm just my anxiety. I've got to be able to take my medicine. Like I said, I can't drive on it, so I'm trying to find a hotel so I can take my medicine.
So, there's a couple more, like, rooms to suite up in Claremont, okay?
Where's that?
So.
I'm tired of him cussing me out. I'm tired of him telling me to fucking die.
If my kids told me that, I wouldn't be talking to him.
Like, I've tried so hard to make this such a good vacation, and it's just gone to hell. I'm a single mom. I've been a single mom since day one for 20 years.
Yeah. Is this the end of your guys' trip?
Yeah. We were supposed to check out the hotel room tomorrow and go home, but I missed my bed, and I've got 4 dogs at the house, and my emotional support dog is at the house that I really need to get home to.
What kind of dog?
She's a Chihuahua Terrier mix.
Okay.
And I wanted to bring her, but my mom was like, no. Because if we got it right, then, you know, it could hurt her and stuff. But.
So, I'm going to ask you, I'm sorry.
No,
I'm going to ask
just talking.
So, at what point did your son take off the head seat and threaten you to hurt this one? So, at what point did he end up, because he said, your son said he took off the head seat and was going to threaten to kill you with the head seat. Well,
yeah, man, what's up?
Don't turn off the lights, man. Don't scare my people.
Yeah, I got you. I'm gonna have him leave his backlights on so no one comes in and rear ends him, okay? But I got these two. Alright, man, I gotta take some pictures of you because when we took you down, I'm gonna do some extra paperwork on that, okay? So just step on out. Alright, face me. Turn to the side.
I understand, but like,
We
you
got
got
you.
you come here and then you keep on going to the car and putting stuff in there. I don't know what's inside the car, man. You got a gun, knife, and
I wasn't anything like that. I've never been anything like that.
We're gonna get in because we gotta move our car so this gentleman can get to his hotel room. So if you wanna hop back in, we're gonna pull back up.
you can go just watch your step, alright, man? I'm going to move you over to this truck right over here, okay?
I seem to be here every time I come here for some type of call.
It's always me calling up.
You were here last time when that girl was in
All
here
the time, all the
screaming
time,
and
all the time, all the time. It's always me. I'm Jinx.
You don't need to worry about anything on the
I
bottom.
know.
Alright, so
I do that.
Alright, if you know the perfect.
Can I address the fact? How do we?
Yeah, no, it's on top. It's good to ring you, so.
Yeah, I found the hotel. If you want me to give you the address, okay? We can, if you want to call ahead to it, see if they got some availability before you drive over that way.
Is this your phone?
That's his.
Okay, perfect. Alright, I'm going to grab his phone. Does he have a wallet?
Does he have anything you don't want in the car that belongs to him?
I mean, that's his bag. I mean, all his stuff is in here. Like,
Alright,
all
the
his
clothes and stuff
stuff.
does not.
Yeah, there's no narcotics. I know you said he had his medical card or something like that.
He said that's his wax that he gets from the dispensary.
Okay.
I
As long as
don't know
he's got
what's
his,
in it.
as long as, is it just wax or is there other stuff in it?
I don't know.
Where's it at?
In that
in here?
bag. Yeah, I
So
don't know.
this is what he was worried about putting in the car when Johnson was coming out. And we'll check and make sure it's just his medical marijuana.
The courthouse is going to put a no contact order if you violate
He
it.
lives with us.
I understand. Well, he's going to have to find someone else because he's 20 years old.
So,
He has no friends
so
and his dad's in jail.
how it works, being domestic, because you guys are family, you reside together, you're family by blood, there's going to be a no bond status put. He goes up there, meaning he won't be able to get out tonight till he sees a judge tomorrow. When the judge releases him, there's normally a no contact order put in place, meaning he's not allowed to be around, usually 500 feet with you. He's not allowed to communicate with you, have third party communication or any sort of like tell, hey grandma, can you tell mom this? That violates it. But so let me explain. I know it's a lot. And so basically with that, if he violates it, he gets arrested again, puts back in jail on a no bond status, and it's another charge added to the domestic. So I know. So let me finish the explanation. The judge determines what is the no on the no contact order. He could say, hey, we're not going to do all this, or he could determine everything. It's all up to the judge. So, do you have enough money for a lawyer? Well, sorry, does he have enough money for a lawyer because he's an adult? Huh?
He only does DoorDash.
So he'll more than likely qualify for a public defender. And so with that, he'll need to contact his public defender and see what can happen with the no contact order and getting it lifted. So that's Because go about it the right way. Don't go about it the wrong way. Because God forbid, let's say you guys say, I'm gonna still talk with them, and you're in the car and get pulled over and you're all together, he's gonna get arrested. It'll show up. And also for his court cases, he may not have to come back every time, but it's gonna be in Lake County unless the public defender can get it relocated up to Tallahassee. But it's more likely gonna be done in Lake County because that's where the incident occurred. So if he has to come to court, it's probably going to be at the courthouse in Tavares, Lake County. I know it's a lot.
We all live with my mom.
I understand. And so this has nothing to do with us. We have to follow this. This is the procedure. The no bond schedule for domestic is every time. That's done. The no contact order, that's determined by the judge. We have no control over that.
Can I ask you this?
Yes, ma'am.
Would my brother be allowed to get him? Or is
Yeah,
it still
yeah.
considered no?
Yeah, no. It's only the victim. So it would be you and him. So your brother could get him and do that, okay?
No, he had, like I said, he has asthma.
129.
So the
Can
jail,
I give y'all his inhaler and the breathing machine or anything?
does it have his name on the medication?
Yes, it does. No, because the box is at the house.
So no, but the jail has nurses there 24/7 as well. So they have nurses on staff.
It does take a while. Can you just quiet?
So they have medication and stuff on hand, and if anything arises, Waterman Hospital is right across the street.
If you want to prosecute or not.
So if it doesn't have his name on the medication, we
Do you
can't
know
take
how
it.
long he's going to be staying?
At least overnight.
But if there's no contact, then how would he be able to
You don't have
contact
to
me
just
to
sign
tell me that he's
whatever
out?
your
He won't be able
initials is, so
to.
Pearson, and then you could put
Well, he
your
gets
last
phone back
Thompson with a T.
Yeah, he'll get all his property back. Yes, ma'am.
Will his phone be charged? No.
I can't say if it'll be charged or not. It depends on if it's off or how charged it is. At the jail, they'll let him take numbers out of the phone, so when he gets processed after his fingerprints are in, he'll be able to make phone calls
He
from there.
probably doesn't even know our phone numbers.
So they'll let him use his phone to write the phone numbers down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I would highly recommend him not call you guys, which also Minosa will tell him, because if he does, that's all a jail recorded phone call.
And like he said, it's going to be another charge. So
Yeah, it may not be immediately, but if the judge issues the no victim contact, and again, the judge, I've seen it rarely happen, but the judge will make the no victim contact where like he can still communicate with family.
When you spend enough time doing forensic breakdowns of body cam footage, you realize that the most volatile crime scenes aren't always drug deals gone bad. They are often just average hotel parking lots where deeply toxic family dynamics finally boil over. For a true crime breakdown, this video is an absolute goldmine. It perfectly illustrates the catastrophic intersection of extended adolescence, weaponized fragility, and the cold, unyielding machinery of domestic violence law. Let's start with the sociological environment, the Disney pressure cooker. Theme parks are the ultimate commodification of joy. Families invest massive amounts of financial and emotional capital into these trips, expecting a frictionless, manufactured utopia. When the reality of the trip fails to meet this impossible standard, when the heat, the lines, and the sheer exhaustion kick in, the resulting cognitive dissonance can shatter dysfunctional family units. But the real rot here is the psychological enmeshment. We are looking at a 20-year-old legal adult who still lives at home, is entirely dependent on his single mother to fund a vacation, and yet harbors a seething, abusive resentment toward her. This is a classic toxic cycle of dependency. He resents his mother because he relies on her, and he punishes her for his own failure to launch. Living in a household with that kind of suffocating, unresolved tension is incredibly draining. It creates a perpetual walking on eggshells environment, where the parent is constantly trying to manage the adult child's irrational moods. You can clearly see the collateral damage of this dynamic in the 15-year-old younger brother. In highly dysfunctional, enmeshed families, a younger sibling often has to become the parentified protector, the one forced to step up, absorb the chaos, and try to fix the unfixable. It is an exhausting, entirely unfair burden. The quiet teenager had to physically intervene because the adult in the room was acting like a violent toddler. Then comes the takedown, and we witness a masterclass in weaponized victimhood. Notice the psychological whiplash the exact second the handcuffs click. The tyrant who just screamed obscenities in his mother's face suddenly vanishes. In his place is a fragile boy whining about his collarbone, claiming he's having a panic attack and literally crying out for mama. This isn't just pathetic, it's a highly calculated defense mechanism. By suddenly transforming into a medical victim, he is desperately trying to flip the script. He wants the cops to stop treating him like an aggressor and start treating him like a patient. More insidiously, he is subconsciously trying to manipulate his mother back into her caretaking role. He assumes that if he acts hurt and panicked, she will forget the assault and rush to protect him from the state. From a street-level legal reality, the suspect's arrest was cemented the moment the police pulled up. When cops respond to an active domestic dispute, they are entering a high-threat environment filled with extreme ambiguity. They don't know who the aggressor is, and they don't know if weapons are involved. When the suspect turns his back and reaches into the vehicle, he commits a massive tactical error. In law enforcement, an uncleared vehicle is a fatal funnel. The officers have no idea if he's grabbing a hoodie or a loaded Glock 19. When the officer grabs his arm to pull him away from the car, he tenses, pulls away, and wrestles. This highlights a fundamental public misunderstanding of the law. You don't have to throw a right hook to be charged with resisting arrest without violence. Tensing your arms and pulling away from a lawful physical detention is the use of force against an officer. Your freedom of movement is legally suspended. The street is never, under any circumstances, the venue to litigate your innocence. By choosing to fight physically over putting his bag away, he guaranteed his trip to the county jail. But the most sobering part of this footage is the aftermath, when the mother realizes she has completely lost control of the situation. She called 911, hoping the cops would act as heavily armed referees, scaring her son straight so the family could just go to sleep. Instead, she triggered the unyielding gears of the criminal justice system. The officer's explanation of the booking process is a brutal reality check. In domestic battery cases, the police have absolutely zero discretion. Once she admitted her son struck her, the arrest became mandatory by state statute. Then comes the no bond hold, meaning he spends the night on a concrete floor. Following that is the inevitable no contact order. The officer bluntly explains the new reality. The son cannot come home. He cannot text her. He cannot use the grandmother to pass along a message. If he does, he commits a new felony. This is the exact moment the mother realizes the state now has a monopoly on the victimhood. Her personal desires are legally irrelevant. She cannot call the prosecutor on Monday and say, "I'm his mom. I dropped the charges," because the victim in criminal court isn't her. It's the state of Florida. The state strips the victim of that power specifically to prevent abusers from manipulating their families into dropping cases. The mother just wanted a timeout for her son. Instead, the state surgically excised him from the family unit, initiating a legal nightmare that will cost thousands in attorney fees and permanently fracture their living situation. And in the end, this 20-year-old traded a bruised ego for a pair of steel bracelets and a permanent criminal record. It's a stark, fully recorded reminder that when a fragile ego goes to war with the criminal code, the ego loses every single time.